Hi, I'm Noah Crowther. I am a freshman. I wear number 15 for the Mustangs the rest of the season.
Hi, I am Blake Miller. I am a freshman in high school. I wear 20 for the Mustangs. I really like our team, and I'm excited for the playoffs this year.
Hi, I am Cody Miller. I am a freshman. I wear 33 for the Mustangs, and it's been a pretty good season so far.
Hello, I am Ryan McCarroll. I'm in high school. I wear number 25 for the Mustangs. I love Sanford, and it's really fun here, and I'm excited for the rest of the football season, and football is great.
Hi, I'm Jackson Mortensen. I'm a freshman. I wear number 55 for the Mustangs. It's really cool to be part of the atmosphere. I won't be able to find that anywhere else.
Hi, I'm Colton Reynolds. I am a sophomore. I wear number 1 for the Mustangs. I can't wait to see what the season holds.
Hi, I'm Tyson Miller. I'm a sophomore. I wear number 4 for the Sanford Mustangs, and I'm just really proud to play football for Sanford.
Hi, I'm Roman Edgar. I am a sophomore in high school. I wear number 5 for the Mustangs, and football is great. Go Mustangs.
Hi, I'm Huntley Duran. I'm a sophomore. I wear number 24 for the Mustangs. Football's fun.
Hi, I'm Caden Carrier. I wear number 2 for the Mustangs, and we're going to win the state chip this year.
Hi, I'm Rylan Mortensen. I am a junior. I wear number 7 for the Sanford Mustangs, and I'm excited for this season.
Hi, I am Colin Miller. I am a junior in high school. I wear number 12 for the Mustangs, and I'm excited to have a good season.
Hi, I'm Lucas Miller. I'm a junior. I wear number 66, and so far the season's been pretty anabolic.
I'm Ben Fawcett. I wear number 3, and I hope we can bring home a chip this season. Hi, I'm Coulter. I'm a senior. I wear number 8 for the Mustangs, and something about the season. I hope we bring home a chip.
Hi, I'm William Maloff. I am a senior. I wear number 10 for the Mustangs, and I'm really excited for this football season. I'm excited what we can do this year.
I'm J.E. Fawcett. I'm a senior. I wear number 11. I'm excited the rest of the season has some hold, and we're going to do everything we can to win this.
Hi, I'm Tracy Markrell. I'm a senior. I'm number 21, and football has been fun the past 3 years. I'm excited to see where we go this year.
Hi, I'm Bryce Keck. I'm a senior. I wear number 32 for the Mustangs, and I'm just happy I get to play with my boys.
Hi, I am Jared McCarroll. I wear number 44, and I am a senior.
On the rampart we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regulate the bombs bursting in the air. They flew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the brave, and
Well, good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome here for Sanford football. Skylar Timmons here with you as the Mustangs get ready for their first drive on the reception against Los Animas. 1st and 10, Mustangs set up on the 15-yard line. Trayson Gartrell, and a flag here. Grudgman on the offense, so Mustangs sides Los Animas. 1st and 5, ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Mustangs. Back, Gartrell will hold on to it. Flying forward, runs into the scrum. Gain of a couple yards. Brings up 2nd down, gain of about 3. 2nd and about 2. Gain about 3 on the carry by number 21, Trayson Gartrell. 2nd down. Gartrell, Fawcett, and Duran. They'll hand it off to Fawcett. Fawcett plows ahead. And that'll be a Sanford first down. Their first down of the day. J.D. Fawcett with the carry. Gain of a couple results in a Mustangs first down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Catching up here. Long hold and the snap. Fakes the handoff. Gartrell plowing forward. He'll finally be brought down just past around the 30-yard line. Gathered in. Orion Martinez looks like in on the tackle. Gartrell with the carry of about 4. 2nd down. Gartrell in the backfield. Again, they're glassing. They'll hand it off to Fawcett. Fawcett plows forward. Rams into Caden Carey and bring it down just about on the 35. 3rd and 1. Carry by Fawcett. Gain of a couple. 3rd down. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 now. Yeah, the Mustangs coming into this one and hosting Los Animas. Yeah, that's a gain of about 5 yards for J.D. Fawcett. 1st down. And the Mustangs keep moving the chains. Their first drive of the game. Carry of about 6 yards for J.D. Fawcett. Mustangs first down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Ball on the 41. High snap. Gartrell flips it over to Duran. Duran drops it. He'll pick it back up. And they'll finally bring him down. Gain of a couple yards. Not the cleanest play. Bobbled by Duran, but Mustangs gather a gain of about 3 or 4. Duran with carry, gain of about 3, 2nd down. Mustangs, if they drive, they'll stick with that running game quite a bit. Gartrell resets under center. And that shotgun hands it off to, fakes the handoff to Gartrell. He breaks to the left. He's in front of everybody. To the 20, the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. You were waiting for him to break through, and Gartrell finally does it. Mustangs are on the board first. Touchdown, Mustangs! Number 21, Trayson Gartrell. Well, about a 45-yard run, I would say, a little less, 43. Or pardon me, a little over 50, so about a 55-yard run for Gartrell. 9:11 to go here in the first quarter. Mustangs up 6-0. They'll set up in the 2-point conversion. It's 2 men in the backfield. Colton Reynolds. Gartrell will hold on to it, and he'll punch it forward. Gets drug in by his shoulders by J.D. Fawcett, and the Mustangs punch it across for the 2-point conversion. 8-0. They take the lead here. Gartrell punches it in for the 2-point conversion. With 9:11 to go in the first quarter, Mustangs lead it 8-0. Fans, your officials for today's game. Referee Dale Smith, umpire Bud Robb, head linesman Nick Edmond, Eamon, line judge Dennis Heckel, and back judge Shane Armenta. So 8-0, Mustangs take the early lead. Started down around the 15. And up with an 85-yard drive. Split across about 5 plays. Heck of a job there, though. Mustangs are going to run it. They're going to run it well. See if they can hold up on to that. Los Animas look to try and keep up. The kick from Keck, and that's going to go for just in front. Lands right in front of the goal line. It's picked up by Orion Martinez. He'll bring it down just shy of the 15. May have been wiser just to let it keep going. Get the bounce into the end zone for the touchback, but instead he picks it up. Brings it down just past the 15, so about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, the Trojans will set up on the 16-yard line. 9:02 on the clock. Bryce Keck, you've seen that kick just get better and better. The snap, and he'll hand it off. Martinez coming to the outside. He'll finally get brought down by J.D. Fawcett and Rylan Mortensen. Gain of about 4. Ryan Martinez with the carry, gain of 4. Number 11, J.D. Fawcett. And number 7, Rylan Mortensen in on the tackle. 2nd down. 2nd and about 6. Gain of about 3 or so yards. 3 or 4 yards, but he's setting up on the 20-yard line. Number 3, Nicholas Duran, the quarterback. In the shotgun. Pitches it over to Martinez. Ranges out to the far side. And he's brought down by Trayson Gartrell. Another good carry. Another gain of about 5. Ryan Martinez with the carry, gain of about 5. 3rd down. Number 21, Trayson Gartrell on the tackle. Gartrell hunts him down on the tackle, and Mustangs trying to get a stop here. Los Animas 2 runs. They'll work through Martinez, the senior, and bobbled on the snap. And he's breaks free. He's still going. Duran's finally brought down. But a recovery, and he to escape. So nice job there on the carry. Brings up 1st down. Gain of about 4 on the carry results in a Los Animas 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Then the snap. Pardon me, that's Logan Service. Throws it out to Logan Service. He's got a lot of green. Running down the sideline. He gets pushed out of bounds. And he'll step out of bounds. Looks like he went out around at the 40. But a complete pass to Logan Service. Complete pass to Logan Service brings it down all the way to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10. Duran fakes the handoff. He'll hold on to it to himself. Comes out to the left side, and he's wrangled up by Colton Reynolds. Gain of a couple. Gain of a couple on the carry by Nicholas Duran, number 3. Number 1, Colton Reynolds on the tackle. Second down. It's a gain of about 2 yards, I would say. 6:35 on the clock. 8-0 Mustangs lead it. Another lengthy drive here for Los Animas. That the Mustangs are trying to catch up on. Here's the snap. Does the handoff to Martinez. He breaks through for a first down. So he's wrangled up. Gain of a 10-yard gain. Gain of about 10 on the carry by number 8, Orion Martinez. Los Animas first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. So another carry. Get through, 1st and 10. Snap, they'll look back. And ranging back the other way goes Duran. Keck giving chase. And he's going to finally get brought down. They went the reverse on the run. And another big gain for Los Animas. 1st and goal. Bring it down to about, it looks like the 6 or so. Number 3, Nicholas Duran with the run, brings it all the way down to about the 6-yard line. 1st and 10 for Los Animas. So Los Animas running through this Mustangs defense. Service takes the snap, and he'll claw his way through in just shy. Brings up 2nd down, 2nd and about 1 into the goal line. Number 0, Logan Service with the carry, brings it down, 2nd down. Second and goal. So again in the red zone. Lining up under center is Duran, and a flag. False start on the offense. False start on the Trojans. 2nd down. So looking a little bit of breathing room. 4:30 on the clock. High snap. Orion Martinez battling through, and Lucas Miller and company holding firm to keep him out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down. Gain about a yard on the carry by number 8, Orion Martinez. Lucas Miller in on the tackle, among others. 3rd down. So it brings up 3rd down for the for Los Animas. Mustangs trying to hold firm at the line. Setting up in the shotgun is Logan Service. Takes the snap. He'll hold on to it. Ranging back to his left. And he'll get wrapped up by Colton Reynolds. Tried to leap forward. Gain of... Lost by the yard, so they'll hold on to it. No gain on the play. No gain on the carry by Logan Service. Brings up 4th down. So it'll be 4th and goal. They're hovering around that 5-yard line. At least from what I can tell. Now it's Duran under center. Takes the snap, bobbles it, and he drops it on the ground. And he gets wrapped up, and it's a turnover on downs. It was such a good drive. They had so many good gains. And the drive stalls out at about the 5-yard line. They can't punch it through. The defense holds firm. Turnover on downs. Mustangs ball. First and 10. Ball on about the 7-yard line. Well, we're just spitballing where it is on that side of the field. 8-0, and Mustangs will take their first one. J.D. Fawcett's got a break. He's leaving everyone in the dust. Orion Martinez giving chase. And he's brought all the way down past the 30-yard line. Chasing him down, it looked like it was actually Jerome Etheridge. J.D. Fawcett with the carry all the way down to the Los Animas 30-yard line for a Mustangs first down. Number 1, Jerome Etheridge on the tackle. Fawcett punched through, and they bring it down to about the 29. 2:32. Mustangs with good field position after that first drive, or that first play of the drive. High snap to Gartrell. He'll hold it. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5. He'll keep plowing forward and make it a gain of about 7. 7 or 8. Gartrell with the carry, gain of about 7, second down. Second and about 3. They'll hand it off to Huntley Duran, spinning. Duran will punch it across for the first down and gets down to about the 15. Huntley Duran with a carry of about 5 results in a Mustangs first down. First and 10, ball on about the 15-yard line. So the Mustangs driving their way forward. Minute 20 to go. Gartrell, again with 2 men with him. He'll fake the handoff to Fawcett. He'll hold it himself. Dipping and diving, and he skirts his way into the end zone. Second touchdown for Gartrell, second rushing. And the Mustangs add on 6. Touchdown, Mustangs! Number 21, Trayson Gartrell. So Gartrell dances his way to the end zone, his second of the game in as many drives, and the Mustangs lead at 14-0 at the present moment. Gartrell will hold on to it. He'll plow his way forward, trucks through the defender on the linesman. Gartrell gets it across for 2. Sanford Mustangs with a minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Lead it 16-0. So the Mustangs punch it through once again. Only took them about 2 or 3 plays to get downfield on a 95-yard drive. Ends with Gartrell punching it across and then in the 2-point conversion. Mustangs trying to firm here. We'll see how this next drive for Los Animas goes. He had a good drive, but then it stalled out in the red zone. First and goal, and they couldn't make any progress. Well, they got down to about the 2, and then a false start pushed them back. And they just couldn't regain the yardage and punch it in. It's Bryce Keck. Sets the ball up at the 40 and gets ready to kick it. Here's the kick from Keck. Rifles this one and gathered in. His way through, and they finally bring him down. But a good return there by Orion Martinez. Good field position around the 32-yard line. Orion Martinez with the return brings it down to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Los Animas. So instead, brought it down to about the 30, 31. We'll see what Los Animas has up their sleeve. Running game is working well. They go with that mix in that backfield of Logan Service or Nicholas Duran. So it looks like Service is back there. 2 wideouts. And a flag. I don't have my paper in front of me, but a delay game there then for Los Animas. Live game on Los Animas, 2nd down, or play 1st down. So 1st and about 15. And holding on to it is Duran. He'll range out to his left on the far side, or out to the right on the far side, but bringing him down is Rylan Mortensen. New Zealand with the carry. In about 4. 2nd and 11, ball on the 30-yard line. So again, it's Nicholas Duran there with Ryan Martinez in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Martinez. Plows his way through, but the Mustangs hold firm. And a flag on the play. Is that one official sheet in here still? What's that? The one, the signals, the ref signal sheet. Is it this one? 1st and 10 for Los Animas. Roughing the passer, looks like. Throws it downfield and incomplete as the clock expires here in the 1st. Intended receiver was Jerome Etheridge. Now in the 1st quarter. Incomplete pass, number 1. Jerome Etheridge, the intended receiver, 2nd down. At the end of the 1st quarter, Mustangs lead it 16-0. So 2nd down. They'll set up on about that 47-yard line. So it must have been a roughing the passer. This, from what I can tell, on that it's foul. Last penalty. At least from what I can gather. Second and 10 for the Trojans. Ball on about the 47-yard line. So the Mustangs trying to hold firm here. B. Duran to take the snap. Takes the snap, pitches it back to Martinez. I'll come out to the left side. Martinez got tripped up. Back around the 50, just past the 50, they'll call it. It's down to about the 48. Get over about 5 on the carry by Orion Martinez, number 8. Third down. Third and about 5. Call it the 48, 49-yard line. Mustangs trying to get a stop here. And they get jumbled up there behind the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what happened there. Ball pops out, but they'll call him down. I'm not sure what happened there. Loss of a couple and brings him down to the around the 50-yard line. Loss of a couple on the play. Fourth down. So fourth and about, we'll say 6 or 7. Nine formation. Outside. Here's back to pass. They're chasing them down, and Gartrell gets him as he goes for the forward throwing motion. Pretty much popped it out from behind as he was throwing it. And it's another turnover on downs for the Mustangs with good field position. Turnover on downs. Mustangs ball. First and 10, ball on the 50-yard line. Number 21, Tracy Gartrell, in on that tackle. So kind of the pseudo sack. Tackled him from behind, so there was not a fumble, but they'll hand it off to J.D. Fawcett. Fawcett spinning. He'll get the extra yardage and gain of about 5. Brings him down to the 45. Number 11, J.D. Fawcett with the carry. Gain of about 4. Second down. You could roughly call it a gain of about 5. He's a couple inches shy on the 45. Clock ticks down under 10 minutes. Mustangs leading 16-0. They have been dominant here at home. Won over Dove Creek handily last week to close out the regular season. Is another carry by J.D. Fawcett. Another gain of about 5. Brings up 3rd and 1. J.D. Fawcett with the carry, gain of about 5, 3rd and 1. Gartrell looked to hand it off. He'll hold on to it himself on the option and moves it forward a couple yards. And they put it right on the first down. That'll be a first down. Gain of 2 on the play by Gartrell results in a Mustangs first down. First and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. So Mustangs will set up again. Appreciate you joining us here on the Sanford Events YouTube channel, as well as NFHS. Tuning in for some football on this afternoon as Gartrell breaks through. He's home free. Touchdown, his 3rd rushing of the game. Touchdown, Mustangs! Number 21, Trayson Gartrell. Went from the 40, goes for the 40-yard carry. Gartrell with the hat trick. 3 rushing touchdowns. 3 drives, 3 rushing touchdowns for the Mustangs. They lead it here 22-0 as they'll set up for Bryce Keck to kick it in. And it's good. Number 32, Bryce Keck hits the PAT. With 8:53 to go here in the second quarter, Sanford Mustangs lead it 23-0. Well, the Mustangs have just been making quick work of the Los Animas defense. Their offense had a good second drive, but has stalled out, and now the Mustangs have taken advantage on each drive. As Los Animas is just having a rough time pretty much wrangling in the running game for the Mustangs. Gartrell now has punched in 3 touchdowns. All of them, I believe, have been at least around 40-yard runs as well. Or at least close to it. At least 30, I'd say. So they'll get ready to kick here. Bryce Keck. Unleash here in the second quarter. Spinning. Los Animas will get the ball at a halftime. Ryan Martinez slips in. They'll spot him there at the 15-yard line. So a good kick from Bryce Keck. Somewhere around the 15. And that'll bring up their next drive. Drives have all been stopped. Turnover on downs. Mustangs will look to keep that going here. The Trojans will set up 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. So 15 and 10, or 15-yard line. Ball on about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Here in the second quarter, 8:51. That'll be Nicholas Duran. Puts Service in motion, hands it off to Service. Service gain of about 5. It's brought down by Gartrell. And Gartrell and Coulter Canty. Service with the carry. Gain of about 5. Brought down the tackle by number 21, Tracy Gartrell, and number 8, Coulter Canty. Second down. So second down now. They'll go into a passing formation. 4 men out, just 3 on the line. Now they'll put Orion Martinez in motion. Fakes the handoff, and holding on to it was Duran, but he didn't get anywhere far. Gain of just a couple on the sweep. And now 3rd and 1. Duran with the carry, gain of a couple, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, just shy of the 25, so we'll put him on that 24-yard line. Mustangs trying to shut the door again. See how Los Animas wants to play this. They'll set up with one man in the backfield. Sweep, they'll hand it off to Martinez, and he's immediately snuffed out. Flag on the play. And the refs coming in to check, and the officials. Ball was down at the 5. They're going to discuss it here. Face mask on the defense, so that'll push it across for the first down. They had the stop, but somebody got a little too handsy in the wrong place around the face. Face mask on the Mustangs. Results in a Los Animas first down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. So instead of the turnover, or putting them getting on their heels, hand them the first down on the penalty. First and 10. Ball at 39. They've done well moving the ball down the field. They'll put them in sweep. Hands off to Martinez. Punches through and gain of about 5. Did they get the fumble? And a fumble recovered by J.D. Fawcett. A fumble recovered by the Mustangs. Number 11, J.D. Fawcett. First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. So J.D. Fawcett, they went with Orion Martinez up the middle. It was a gain of about 5 yards, but then the ball gets punched out, and J.D. Fawcett immediately falls on top of that live grenade. So the Mustangs gain back control. One man in the backfield as they go in the passing formation. Gartrell looking, rolls out to his left out of the pocket. He'll keep pushing down, stiff arms Martinez. He stepped out of bounds, just shy of the, looks like 30-yard line, so put him about the 32. 31-32. Carry by Gartrell results in another Mustangs first down. First and 10, ball on about the 32-yard line. Gartrell holding on to it, just doing it all himself today. With some help from back. They looked for the pass, and instead he just held on to it himself. Handed off to Huntley Duran. Duran plowing his way forward. Now into the scrum, trying to stop his forward momentum. He backs his way up. Finally taken down. But a big gain by Huntley Duran. And we'll get a timeout. Gain of about 8 on that one. Huntley Duran with the carry, gain of about 8. Second down. Timeout, Los Animas, their first of the half. So the Mustangs, with 6:32 to go here in the second quarter, lead it 23-0. The Trojans' defense has had no answers for the Mustangs. And they just continue to just plow their way down the field. Nice sunny day here in Sanford, Colorado. Mustangs only a couple losses in the regular season. Was handily defeated most of their opponents. So second and about 2 is what the Mustangs will try and cover here. If I was a betting man, Gartrell will hold on to it and run it in for a touchdown. Probably roll out to his right. Well, he hands it off to J.D. Fawcett. They did go to the right. Gain of about a yard on the play. Just shy of the first down. J.D. Fawcett with the carry, gain of about a yard. 3rd and 1. Mustangs have continued to run down the field quite easily or without much resistance. 3rd down. Gartrell hands it off to Fawcett. He'll get it across for the first down. They'll bring it down to about the, looks like the 20. Bring it down to about the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. J.D. Fawcett with the carry results in another Mustangs first down. 1st and 10, ball on about the 20-yard line. Clock ticks away, 5:30 on the clock. Mustangs in the huddle. So they get ready to go here. And the snap. Gartrell hands it off to Duran while he tried to fake it over to J.D. Fawcett. Dog pile. And at the bottom was Duran, but gain of a couple. Gain of about 5. Brings up 2nd down. Huntley Duran with the carry. Gain of about 5. 2nd down. Ball on the 15. It's that rhythm that the Mustangs go for. That ranking of rushing yards to their game plan. It goes Gartrell, then Fawcett, then Duran, but triple threat there. And Fawcett takes the snap, flips it back to Gartrell. Gartrell weaving his way through. He'll punch it home for another touchdown. His 4th rushing of the game. And the Mustangs extend their lead. Put them up 29-0. Touchdown Mustangs! Number 21, Trayson Gartrell. His 4th rushing of the game. That'll bring up Bryce Keck to hit the PAT. Just goes the one-step drop, kick it through, and no good on that one, wide to the left. Mustangs missed the extra point, but with 4:32 to go here in the second quarter, Mustangs lead it 29-0. Well, you can't hit them all, and Keck ends up rolling it over on the inside of the foot and missing the extra point. So 4:32 to go here in the second quarter. Mustangs up big, 29-0. They force the turnover and recover the fumble on that drive. Bring it all the way down for Trayson Gartrell's 4th touchdown of the game. They started on about the 50-yard line for this drive. So it's another 50-yarder for them. And they'll get set to kick things off once again here. Mustangs have been in the driver's seat after those first couple of drives for Los Animas that got them down to that goal line. Mustangs blocked them out, and they haven't been able to do anything since that. Handled by Jerome Etheridge. He'll come around to the far side, and they'll wrangle him up just shy, or just past the 25, it looks like, or just shy of the 30. So they'll put him around the 27 or so, I would say. 1st and 10. Jerome Etheridge with the return brings it down to about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. 27, 28-yard line, 4:20 left on the clock here in the first half. We'll see what Los Animas can try and get rolling here. They've had each drive stalled out. They've had some miscommunication on plays too. Back to pass is Duran. Looking downfield, lets it fly. Carey swats it away. Brilliant coverage by Caden Carey. Second down. Incomplete pass. Number 1, Jerome Etheridge, the intended receiver. Number 2, Caden Carey swats it away. Second down. Brilliant coverage there by Caden Carey. Stuck with his man and just got a hand up and swatted it away. Those are tough plays, and yeah, the receiver's in front of him, but he's able to box him out. Stick on him. Second down. Snap. They'll hand it off to Orion Martinez. And again, the defensive line holds firm. Gain of about a yard or so. Carried by number 8, Orion Martinez. Gain of about a yard, third down. So it puts him on the 30 itself. Mustangs again trying to get the stop here. Los Animas has not been able to really get anything rolling now. Running game's almost becoming obsolete. Got a flag. They say See what they say here. False start. I could see that. It looked like Bryce Keck coming in and forcing the false start. False start on the offense. 3rd and long. So 3rd and 15. They lose what little yardage they had gained. The Mustangs force the error. Gartrell trying to spark the snap. Back to pass. Fires downfield. Carey. And he makes the catch! Oh my goodness, what a grab. Carey was right there, but couldn't quite get a hand on it. Jerome Etheridge brings it in. Complete pass to number 1, Jerome Etheridge for the Los Animas. First down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. That was a heck of a grab by Jerome Etheridge downfield. .250 on the clock. Again, fakes the handoff. Duran finds an open lane. He's going to run it all the way home. Blockers did their job, and he punches it home for a touchdown. Touchdown for the Trojans. Number 3, Nicholas Duran. The Red Seas parted. They went with a fake handoff to Jerome Etheridge. And really, Duran didn't have to do anything to deviate from his path. He just ran a straight line all the way to the end zone. Just absolutely burned the rest of the Mustangs defense. So we'll go for the 2-point conversion here. That'll be Service, hold on to it, and he'll punch it in. Number 0, Logan Service punches it in for the 2-point conversion. With 2:39 to go in the second quarter, the score now, Mustangs lead it 29-8. So Los Animas able to find a hole in the Mustangs defense finally after the huge completion downfield on 3rd and 15. Managed to complete it all the way down. Good field position, Jerome Etheridge. Short kick, and that'll come to Huntley Duran. Yeah, and they'll fall in. So a shorter kick and good field position to start the drive. Huntley Duran brings it down. Roughly about the 44. Huntley Duran on the return brings it down to about the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Blown through, that'll be Trayson Gartrell. Gain of about 5. Gain of about 5 on the carry by Gartrell, 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Mustangs trying to punch one across. Close out the half. Hands off. Fakes it. Gartrell plowing through. He'll be all the way down to about the 39-yard line. Gartrell with the carry results in a Mustangs first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Clock keeps rolling here. And the Mustangs will stick one here. They'll go with 4 men out. Gartrell, low man in the backfield, back to pass. Looking downfield, fires the missile, connects with Coulter Canty. Canty breaks the tackle. He'll get past another on the block by Caden Carey. The flag is thrown. So bring it back down. On that spot of the foul, just around the 15-yard line. I'm going to discuss. Complete pass to Canty and broke one tackle, came down. Caden Carey took out another on the block. Refs are going to convene on this. As soon as that block happened, they threw the flag. Come to discuss it with Coach Reynolds. That'll be a Mustangs first down. Complete pass number 8, Coulter Canty results in a Mustangs first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. So just stopped the play. No restart here. Handoff to J.D. Fawcett. Oh, pardon me. They fake it, and Gartrell diving. And they'll get him just shy. 1st and goal. Gartrell with the carry results in the Mustangs first down. 1st and goal. Gartrell tried to dive at the very end to get as much ground as he could and comes up just short. Gartrell will hand it off to Duran. And he gets blocked out. No, I guess that was the 2-point conversion. They never signaled it was the touchdown. So I guess Gartrell did get in for the touchdown. I was watching, and I never saw them signal a touchdown, but I guess he went in. Well, we never saw the signal, but it was a touchdown by Drayson Gartrell for the Mustangs. And missing on the 2-point conversion results, Mustangs lead at 37-8. Yeah, they never signaled a touchdown. Because it looked like they had spotted it. Oh, it's just short. They never signaled the touchdown in the first place. Kick downfield in play. Down, and ball gets punched out. It goes out of bounds. So with under a minute to go here, they'll set up 1st and 10 on that 35-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. So the Mustangs get one across. Snap, they'll hand it off to Martinez, and it goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. Look like J.D. Fawcett, Rylan Mortensen on the tackle. No gain on the play. Rylan Mortensen, number 7, in on the tackle, along with number 11, J.D. Fawcett. 2nd down. This clock ticks away 30. Los Animas will get the ball, I believe, at a halftime. So they have time for 1, maybe 2 plays. They do have 2 of their timeouts left. Back to pass. Fires, and it's bobbled and dropped by Orion Martinez. Incomplete pass to number 8, Orion Martinez, the intended receiver. 3rd down. So that stops the clock with 16. Third and 10 still. Again, they might have a timeout called by Los Animas. Timeout called by Los Animas, their 2nd of the half.
I sure watched that touchdown.
So 16 seconds here. Here comes takes the snap. And with the big man, fires it down the middle and caught. That'll be a 1st down, but they're going to strip it out. Gartrell rips it out. Flags were thrown, and he's finally brought down. Made the catch to Gio Chavez. Ethan Baca with the throw to Gio Chavez. Gartrell and ripped the ball out of his hands and started to run. Then a bunch of flags were thrown. So we'll see, pull it back, but guess there whether it stopped his forward progress before ripping that ball out of his hands, before stripping the ball.
Is there anything left on the clock?
It looks like 1 second.
I can't see it.
It's 1 second that they put on the clock. We'll see what they say as they all convene. Yeah, that is one of the wild plays you'd rarely ever see.
I say it's forward progress. Just forget about everything.
And
They
Face mask on the defense. They offset each other and bring up third down again. So another timeout by Los Animas. Face mask penalties on both teams offset. Replay third down. Timeout Los Animas, their third of the half. Well, a wild play there to kind of end things out. So Los Animas will get another chance here. They'll try to roll things out here to close out the half. One last play, perhaps. See, maybe they'll try to fire one downfield. Try to go deep. They do have that advantage of getting ball at a halftime. Takes the snap again. It's Baca looking downfield, hucks it downfield. Duran they make the catch to Nicholas Duran, but unfortunately he can't run it in for the touchdown, so that'll end the half. They'll have to reset coming out of halftime, but Mustangs lead at 35-8. Strong first half here in this regional football matchup here on the Sanford Vince YouTube channel and NFHS Network. Stick around, we'll have halftime performance by the Sanford dance team.
What am I doing? They gotta say so. My mistake.
And we'll close it out. At the end of the first half, the Mustangs lead this one 35-8. Fans, please direct your attention to midfield for a special performance again by the Sanford dance team. Well, welcome back here on Sanford Events. Regional football in action. Mustangs out in front in this one, 35-8 over Los Animas. The Trojans, well, likely knew it was going to be a tall order facing off against the Mustangs, especially with that triple threat of Huntley Duran, Trayson Gartrell, and J.D. Fawcett. Gartrell averaging about 125 yards a game, and in this one, about 25 touchdowns on the season. He's added on 5 more in this one. J.D. averaging around that 70-some-odd yards, and then Huntley Duran with 40-some-odd yards. So the Mustangs have those threats, and they're not going to throw it too often. They've had a couple throws in this one. One throw to Coulter Canty that could have resulted in a touchdown. Instead, he was spotted out, and play stalled out around that 30-yard line. But their defense has been all over Mustangs have been all over that Los Animas defense, and then have plowed through that offense pretty well. And Mustangs, well, in that had a couple of drives, good solid drives for Los Animas, and a couple of ones that stalled out. Well, servers that end up having a nice run up the middle that resulted in a touchdown, but now they'll get the ball coming out of the half, down 35-8 as we get ready for the second half to get underway here between the Mustangs and Los Animas Trojans. Sailing, and Orion Martinez hits him in the chest, drops it, and he'll pick it back up. Come to the far side, he'll get past the 20, and he's got a chance to go all the way here, and he's finally brought down. Coulter Canty brings him down. Heck of a run, brings him down just shy of the 45. Put him about that 47-yard line, 48-yard line. Ryan Martinez with the return brings it down to about the 48-yard line. Number 8, Coulter Canty on the tackle. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, Mustangs try to get some rhythm going here now. Try to get another stop to open up this second half and then try to return it back. Backfield, they'll stick with Ethan Baca as the quarterback, trying to open up their offensive unit. Nicholas Duran comes in on a handoff, gain of about a yard. 2nd down. Gain about a yard on the handoff to number 3, Nicholas Duran. 2nd down. Ethan Baca, the freshman. Kind of one of the bigger fellas. Doesn't seem to have as much of the mobility and range. But had a couple of good throws there to end that second half, or end the first half. But in motion is Jerome Etheridge. Now back to pass Baca. Lets it downfield. Leaping, making the grab. Complete pass to Jerome Etheridge. Gartrell piggybacks and brings him down. But a huge play brings him down to the 25-yard line. No, just shy of the 25. They'll put him on the, let's say 27. 1st down. Complete pass to number 1, Jerome Etheridge. Results in a Los Animas 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball on about the 27-yard line. And intercepted by Coulter Canty. Baca going to midfield, and Canty just runs in and picks it off.
Interception by number 8, Coulter Canty. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 29. So Gartrell takes the snap, comes out to the outside, breaks the tackle around his hip, still trying to push forward, and they'll finally pile on top of him to bring him down. That looked like Armando Varela.
Number 21, Trayson Gartrell with the carry, gain of about 9, 2nd down. Number 80, Armando Varela on the tackle.
And now Gartrell, he's running free. He's going to go for the 6er. Touchdown Mustangs. His 6th of the game.
Touchdown Mustangs! Number 21, Trayson Gartrell. His 6th of the game.
6th rushing touchdown for Trayson Gartrell. We saw the signal of the touchdown that time. They'll go for the extra point with Bryce Keck. Mustangs now up 41-8. Keck one step, and he'll kick it through the uprights to hit the PAT.
Number 32, Bryce Keck hits the PAT. With 9:14 to go, Mustangs lead it 42-8 here in the 3rd quarter.
Keck sends it down. Martinez will gather it. Had a nice return the last go-around. He's plowing through, and again, another nice drive on the return for Orion Martinez. So Martinez brings it down. They'll spot it just past the 35. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. The Trojans will set up on about the 36-yard line.
So the last drive ended in a pick by Coulter Canty. Fusion, and they'll go back to Nicholas Duran as the quarterback. Ryan Martinez in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off to Martinez. Pushing from the right side, and they'll bring him down. Gain of a couple. Gain of about 4.
Gain of about 4 on the carry by number 8, Orion Martinez. Second down.
Still plowing through. Gains a couple extra yards. Number 4, Sam Deathridge. A little slow to get up off the ground, but they'll plow forward again. Several more yards now, down 3rd and 1.
Here, about 4 yards on the play. He brings up 3rd down.
Fumbled ball on the ground. It dropped, and J.D. Fawcett falls on top of it. They went for the pitch and got ahead of himself and just flipped out of Nicholas Duran's hands. J.D. Fawcett comes and gets it.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 11, J.D. Fawcett. 1st and 10, all about the 40-yard line.
I believe that's the second fumble recovered by J.D. Fawcett. 42-8. Mustangs lead it. The handoff to Huntley Duran. Duran sees his forward momentum stopped. Back at the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll give him maybe about a yard.
Get him about a yard on the play by number 24, Huntley Duran. 2nd down.
Well, that's being nice. It was more like half a yard, if that. But we'll give Huntley a full yard on that. Brings up 2nd down. Under 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs well out in front, 42-8. Sanford volleyball in action over on here on the YouTube channel. Pass comes down. Coulter Canty. Stiff arm getting dragged from behind, but he's going to run it back home for the touchdown. Complete pass.
Touchdown, Mustangs! Complete pass to number 8, Coulter Canty.
So 48-8. Clock will now continuously run with the Mustangs up by 40. Heck of a play there. A nice simple drop pass downfield. Canty had the ball in his left hand, was fending off the guy just dragging on his jersey down the field, drug him into the end zone. And Keck hits the PAT. Mustangs now up 49-8 as the clock ticks away here in the 3rd quarter.
Keck hits the PAT. With under 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, Mustangs lead it 49-8.
Mustangs now up by 41. And the spinning picked up by Ryan Martinez, and this time he's not able to bring it down very far, unlike his last two returns. So 1st and 10, they'll set up around that 20-yard line, it would seem. Mustangs are ready to go here.
1st and 10. Los Animas Trojans will set up on about the 20-yard line.
Trying to escape as Duran goes out the far side. Gains a couple yards. Caden Carey took a hit, trying to slow him down. Gain of about 5, 2nd down.
Gain of about 5 on the carry by Nicholas Duran, 2nd down.
Clock ticks away here. I'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll push it across for the 1st down. Carry by Logan Service. Brings up 1st down.
Carry by Logan Service. Brings up a Los Animas 1st down, 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard, or the 34-yard line.
Looks like an injury on the field. That's Bryce Dupree coming out to check on him. Gain of a couple there. 2nd down. Gain of a couple there. Brings up third and about 5.
Gain of a couple on the play, 3rd and 5.
That'll end the third quarter. It's Mustangs well out in front here, 49-8. And now they're just 12 minutes away from taking home the victory here against Los Animas. Continuing on in their postseason push here in this regional matchup. So, fourth quarter, back to pass. And now he runs into his blocker, and Bryce Keck stops his forward momentum. So, they'll say maybe about a gain on the play.
Fourth and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They'll go for the punt, waffling in the air, and that's going to stay in bounds. And they'll touch it right at the 20. That's a nice kick. So the Mustangs will set up down on the 20-yard line. 10 as they lead it here, 49-8.
1st and 10, Mustangs will set up on the 20-yard line.
And J.D. Fawcett comes to the near side. He's knocked out. Gain of roughly about 5. 4 or 5.
Gain of about 4 on the play on the carry by J.D. Fawcett. 2nd down.
On the rush, no gain of maybe a couple. Brings up 2nd down.
Gain of a couple on the carry, 3rd down.
Down in a loose ball. Play roll out. See quite it happen there. They came from behind and punched it out, so that'll be a first and goal now. Set up here for Animas.
Full recovery for Los Animas. First and goal.
Surveys will hold on to it, and he'll punch it across for the touchdown. So they'll move them up to 49-16.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Number 0, Logan Surveys.
Flag thrown. Taking too long. False start.
False start on the offense.
Trying to punch it across. They can get 2 more. Ryan Martinez put in motion. Back behind. Looks to throw into the corner and caught. And they turn around and punch it in for the 2-point conversion. They now trail at 49-16.
2-point conversion is good. A complete pass to number 4, Sam Deathridge. 5:45 to go. Sanford leads at 49-16.
And a flag thrown as tried to go for that onside kick, but likely have to try to reset that. Well, when you're down 49-16, you might as well try the onside kick, even though the clock continues to tick away. Off of Huntley Duran, and they gathered it in. That was Nicholas Duran. It took a weird hop and bounced off of Huntley Duran's chest.
Onside kick recovered by Los Animas. First and 10, ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46, so the Mustangs. Well, unfortunate there. Took a weird hop and so a 5-yard penalty. Didn't quite catch. There we go. Too many men on the field.
On the field, 5-yard penalty on Los Animas. 1st and 15.
So that'll put him back now on the 41. There's the snap. Duran holds on to it. Plows his way forward. He'll get it down to maybe around that 50. Or just shy of the 50. Puts him about that 48, 49.
Nixler with the carry. Gain of about 7, 2nd down.
So 2nd and about 7 or 6. Mustangs have been in firm control here. Well, good running game. 6 rushing touchdowns for Trace and Gartrell. They'll bring down Etheridge. He'll bring it down just shy of the Sanford 45. So on the Sanford 46, 3rd down.
Norm Etheridge at the carry, brings it down to the 46-yard line, 3rd and 1.
Duran will hold on to it. Comes to the near side. Left hustling, and Ryland Mortensen finally brings him down.
Nixler with the carry. Brings it all the way down for a Los Animas 1st down. Number 7, Ryland Mortensen on the tackle. Timeout.
So the timeout there is Los Animas not going out quietly. And a couple of good runs, but clock sitting at 1:40 on the clock. And you're down 49-16. Eleven to 10. The score over in volleyball. Mustangs on top. First and 10. They'll spot it. Well, I've lost all comprehension of the lines on that. Probably around the 25, somewhere around there. And off to Ryan Martinez, bobbles it, and he's wrangled up and thrown down by Bryce Keck. Keck a little roughing him up a little there. Going for those old wrestling moves. I still haven't figured out what that motion is. Oh, they're just calling that a personal foul or something. Either way, down to a 1st down. 1st and 1. That'll be 2nd down now. And timeout. by Los Animas.
Timeout, Los Animas.
Well, with 20 seconds on the clock, roughly 20 seconds on the clock, Mustangs will ride home to victory here. Los Animas tries to put out one last play, or last couple plays. End out that season on a good note. Not a lot of seniors on this team. You'll have a big returning group of seniors next year for Los Animas. Trying to punch one across here. Snap, back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete. Huntley Duran just putting the hands up and get another timeout. They'll try again here.
Incomplete pass. Timeout for Los Animas.
Mustangs gathering in for joined huddle there. But the Mustangs have been in firm control all game. A wonderful performance. Trayson Gartrell putting together 6 rushing touchdowns. Coulter Canty also contributed a touchdown. Easy running day for the Mustangs. Just ran through this offense and ran through that defensive line for Los Animas. They'll stack up with 4 receivers. Nicholas Duran, 8 seconds on the clock. In motion. And he's brought down. That was Tyson Miller on the tackle.
Here they are, Tyson Miller on the tackle, and that'll end this one.
Final score in this one, Mustangs win it 49-16. A strong victory once again for the Mustangs. Appreciate folks tuning in. They'll continue on next week. More state playoffs. Appreciate you tuning in. This has been Skylar Timmons signing off. Go check back over on Sanford YouTube. Continue to watching the Sanford volleyball going on right now. So, till next time, this is Skylar Timmons signing off here on the Sanford Events YouTube channel.
Your final score in this one, Sanford Mustangs win it 49-16.